Hey guys, so another motivational video to start the year off right. Back to back. I don't know. I usually like to switch it up, talk about fitness, talk about nutrition, talk about different topics, but I feel like motivation and dedication turning into desire and willpower, all this stuff in a bubble. I think that is all extremely important when it comes to not only exercise and nutrition, but also overall life. I think that it sends a positive message and attracts other people to it as well. So the people that are lazy, the people that don't work out, the people that don't eat right, the people that don't know the difference between right and wrong when it comes to fitness or even outside of that, what they're consuming, who they're hanging out with, what they're doing on a daily basis. If it's negative or it's bringing you back, you're in a bubble, in a situation where you're not improving, right? Then I think that the people that are improving, the people that are being more successful, the people that are doing things to elevate and learn and get better each and every day, I think that those people are really motivating others, and it's attracting the ones that are in a situation where they're not, the ones that are not in that situation where, they're not doing the right things in the world and all that. The people that are out there pushing and becoming a better person, those people I really look up to. So, and inspiration, really. So, motivation, right? When it comes to motivation, right, as a whole, you are not going to be inspired and you're not going to want to do things unless your mind is in it, all right? If your mind is not in it, if your mind is even halfway in it, it's not going to work. You have to be 100% for it. You have to literally be like, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to set goals. I'm going to put that check mark next to that box, and I'm going to set forward and do it. That's the only way that things are going to get accomplished. You have to really want it, okay? Back in the day, I didn't want it. I'll be honest with you. There was so many other things out there that I wanted to do rather than work out, eat right, and do things that are boring but work. And when it comes to the health world, it's 100% accurate. It's become a fact, People had their own opinions back in the day and could say things like, "Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, that's stupid. Why are you doing that?" But no. Things like exercise and nutrition, they work. It's simple as that. It's a fact. It works. So millions of proofs out there, right? There's so many people that have gone from being overweight, extremely overweight, to extremely healthy and looking good and shredded because of the fact that they set their mind to it, they wanted it, and they ate better, and they exercised, stayed consistent with it, right, during the weeks, and look how they turned out. Amazing, right? It's amazing. So there are so many things out there. There's so many people that have done it and accomplished their goals and achieved what they wanted to because of the fact that they looked in the mirror and they're like, I'm going to do this. So what I'm saying is that there are literal gems, right? I'm going to say gems. I was trying to figure out the word there. Gems, right? That once were just crumpled up and, they were not put together because of the fact that they just didn't want it at first. They felt like they were too lazy. What they were consuming was making their brain even more lethargic and didn't want to do it and wanted to go out and have, party and do whatever the heck they're doing, right? But then those pieces started becoming one. They started connecting. And once you have a strong willpower and you really set your mind to it and want to do things, and you start seeing results and you start feeling better, right? Mood is huge too. It affects the mood. But what you eat and what you do during those days affects the way you feel, you know? It affects the way your emotions, and it affects everything. So because of that, it becomes one gem. They were broken into millions of pieces because of the laziness, because of the, you're unmotivated and you didn't want to do anything. You wanted to go out and drink and smoke and party and not work out and not eat right and not do the right things, staying in a negative realm. And then all of a sudden, these pieces start coming together and they become one gem. They become a gem, and it's a whole unit at this point. And that's what we want. We want it. It's like the reverse of Humpty Dumpty, you know what I'm saying? Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall and fell, and then he couldn't get back together again. But it's reverse. Start off, because a lot of people out there are, I'll be honest with you, not in the right state of mind to go do the things that we should be doing, which is movement and eating the right things, what we are putting in our bodies. So, because of that, it's a reverse thing, where crumbled into a million pieces and we're not put together, and we're just all over the place. In life, things are going crappy and you don't know what's going on and you're not doing the right things. But once the pieces start connecting and you're all one piece, man, I'm telling you right now, that gem right there that I just said, that whole example, which I made up. I don't even know if that's a real thing. I just literally made that up. I think that's perfect. But the whole pieces thing and put it together and creating a gem, I made that on the spot. But once you become that gem, right, and you are literally a whole, nothing can stop you. Now you're in a situation where and of course anybody can backtrack, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that no one has, after years and years and years of exercise and nutrition and looking good and feeling good, and all of a sudden their mindset changes and they go back and they start eating like crap and gain tons of weight and look like crap. I'm not saying that it's impossible to go back that way, but the chances of it is very, very low, because now you're in the game. You're in the game and you know what to eat, and you have knowledge, you're very educated with it, and no stopping you at that point. There's no stopping you. So that's what I got to say, guys. That's what I got to say, is that the motivation is to see how we feel. Like, I'll ask you guys questions right here, right? Do we want to feel good? Do we want to look good? Do we want to be happy? If you're saying yes to all those things, right? If you want to look good, feel good, be happy, then we got to start doing the right things. And if you start doing the right things and you're on that path, then not only are you motivated now, but you're going to motivate others, because they see that when you put in that hard work, the results show. But it's not just that. It's how you really feel on the inside. It's ever since I started eating better and not doing things that are going to affect my body in a negative way, I feel so much better. My mindset is my mind is in a happy place, When I was younger, I used to be upset more, angry, worry about things, depressed, anxiety, of course, was involved. But I think it had a lot to do with what I was doing, what I was consuming, how I treated my body, what I ate, lack of exercise, things like that. And your mind changes when you start realizing that, things that are hurting your body, if you stop doing that and you go the opposite route and you start eating healthy foods, start treating your body right, get enough sleep, and moving more, exercising, you do everything proper, you do everything correct, and you do everything positively, and you think positive too, stress is huge too, guys. Stop worrying about things that we can't control. If we can't control it and it's out there, if you keep on overthinking, you keep on thinking, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? What's this person gonna do? Does this person think of me that way? Does this person judge me? Or you know, overthinking anything really. I mean, there's so many topics that somebody can overthink on, but if it's not out of your reach, I would say, because I mean, some things out there you can't control. Like, you are walking through those gym doors, right? That's you putting your mind to it and walking through those gym doors and exercising. You are the one that has the fork in your hand. You're the one that's picking up that food and eating whatever it is, whether it be McDonald's versus a salmon, a healthy salmon. I mean, I just said something that's really unhealthy versus a thing that's healthy. I mean, I was just picking random things off my brain, but it's your decision. So, but remember, a lot of the things that are out of our reach, the things that we can't actually do or change, why are we worrying about it? It's not, if it doesn't affect your life, then don't worry about it. You shouldn't worry about anything, really. Because, I mean, worry is just going to hurt the brain, going to hurt the heart, going to hurt the body. I'm all about healthy body, happy body. So that's what I got to say in today's video. I'm just trying to motivate people. And I think the biggest motivating factor is yourself. If you are motivated and you are eating the right foods, you are exercising, you are doing the right things in life, you're not a negative person, always down, bringing drama, escalating fights and anger and causing issues and all this chaos, right? And you're just hanging out with the right people. You're happy, you're having fun, you're laughing, you're smiling, never worrying about things, getting your 8 hours, drinking enough water, exercising, eating right, all that stuff, right? Positive realm. If you're in a positive realm instead of a negative realm, huge difference, the total opposite. So anybody that I see out there that's doing the right things, that motivates me even more to do the right things. And I have a lot of people in my life that I could say motivate me. And I know that I am a motivator. I get it. I motivate people to get up and do things and keep on pushing and moving forward and being the best person that they can be. I get that. But there's so many people that motivate me, that make me want to get up out of bed and exercise and do the right things. So, and that's, I know, a lot of family, friends, God, you know, people that support you, people that love you, big motivators, big motivators in my life. So, and of course, hey, I got a strong mindset. If I'm going to do something, I do it. I don't say, oh, do it later. Nah, I'm not doing it later. I'm doing it now. I'm doing it. So that's what I got to say, guys, you know. Just because I motivate people doesn't mean that I'm not motivated from others. A lot of people inspire me. A lot of my clients inspire me. Because what I see that my clients are putting in the hard work and the effort, it makes me happy. It really does. It really makes me extremely happy. And that motivates me to keep on pushing because I'm like, wow, you know, they're listening to me, but they're also putting in the work. They have their own mind. They could say, nah, I'm not doing it, but they are. They keep on doing it. They keep on pushing forward, never giving up, eating the right things, exercising constantly, and are happy people that are great people. And because of that, they motivate me. They motivate me as a person too. But I consider all my clients my friends as well. So when I said friends and family and all that, I count them in the friends group too, because they're my friends as well, you know? So that's what I want to say in today's video, is that motivation comes a long way. And we can do a lot when our mind is set on it. So remember, let's stay active and get kinetic.